hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Better check it out.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the 5. Randall can't hit. DiVincenzo against James. Drives to the hoop. Smart passes to Laravia. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Laravia's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Doncic up top. DiVincenzo covering. The 3, James. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Yeah, look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
McDaniels with it. Laravia covering. Randall can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. James finds Doncic. James, a screen on Reed. Back to James. Pulls up. Again, the miss by James.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And Edwards, here we go. Here's Randall. Excellent D there from Laravia.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
James, from down in the low post, it goes. James has got his second basket.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Outside Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the middle. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Ingles comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength. One that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Here's Highland, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Gobert. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
James inside. Ingles defending. Shots good by James. and it's 6 points for LeBron James.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Edwards looking it over. Over Smart. Edwards can't hit. The Lakers lead by 4. James, right side. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Here's Ingles. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Edwards against Smart. Doncic passes to James. LaRavia with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 5 now.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Edwards against Smart. Edwards with it. 4-3. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Lakers ahead, up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's LeBron James. That is Jake LaRavia. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Conley, outside for Randall. 5 to shoot. Rejected by James.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
Highland with it, guarded now by Smart. Highland, the pass to Conley. Rebound, the Lakers. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. On target from range. Randall's got 5 now.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. LaRavia.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Austin Reeves comes in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Doncic. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 6. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's James, following the score by Minnesota. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. DA, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. James with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Reeves, the pass to James. Again, the miss by James. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6, and the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Minnesota again missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. Down low. Here's Kleba. James outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by James, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And Reed with a basket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Going with a whole new group out there. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Doncic against DiVincenzo. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. And he's going for the lob. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Edwards against Smart. Outside Reed. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And guys, let's talk now about that first half in Minnesota there in a tight.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And after that surprising Karl Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Reed. Here he goes. A slam dunk by Reed.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Randall deciding where to go with it. Reed to screen on Smart. Edwards for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Doncic finds Smart. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Back to Daniels. Edwards for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Los Angeles leading by 4. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Inside. Here's Randall. And he lays it up and in. Randall's got his third basket on the night right there.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
James passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Putting that size to great use. All Ayton has to do is pop up to catch the lob.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards for 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Brian.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to LaRavia. Wing shot on the way. Again, Los Angeles. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. DiVincenzo against Doncic. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's the fast break. Hayden with it. Randall's in his pocket.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third. Now DiVincenzo, outside Edwards, launches it from deep. Edwards from way deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
LaRavia, right side. Pass to Ayton. The 3, James. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Now here's Edwards. Randall, a screen on Smart. Edwards for 3. No good. He's 9 for 14 in the game. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
James finds Ayton. Here's Doncic. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Doncic has got 7 points.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
It's stolen by Smart. LaRavia, right side. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, no good.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And so it's Los Angeles, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And here's Doncic. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's LaRavia in at small forward. That's the Laker 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Pilot, the pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Highland. Gobert up top is covered by Ayton. Clock at 4. For 3, Randall. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
James deciding where to go with it. Ooh, LeBron, strong like gold.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Minnesota with some changes. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hyland. Here's Edwards. Man, wanting it more.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
LaRavia outside with the shot. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Here's Edwards. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. James comes in for Smart. Hachimura's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James. LeBron! Oh, missed on the tray. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dump it on you.
Ayton outside. Ayton on the screen on McDaniels. James. Oh, he jammed it.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Oh, it doesn't go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Vanderbilt. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Left side, Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. James. Bucket is good!
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Edwards. Shot's no good.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Lakers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.